Welcome to the Arya school. Facts about physics. Hello, my friends. I am a big fan of physics, and I would like you to find the science fun as I did. So here are some entertaining facts about physics. Number 1. Objects with mass are attracted to each other. This is known as gravity. Number 2. A 200-pound person would only weigh 76 pounds on Mars because of differences in gravity. Number 3. Light from the Earth takes just 1.255 seconds to reach the Moon. Number 4. A magnifying glass uses the properties of a convex-shaped lens to magnify an image, making it easier to see. Number 5. Dogs can hear sound at a higher frequency than humans, allowing them to hear noises that we can't. Number 6. The speed of sound is around 767 miles per hour. Number 7. When traveling through water, sound moves around 4 times faster than when it travels through air. Number 8. Water is wet in the sense of being a liquid which flows easily because its viscosity is low, which is because its molecules are rather loosely joined together. Number 9. If one day you find yourself in space, please do not bring a pen with you, because you will not be able to write anything with it. Fun fact, pens that we use on Earth just don't work in space because there is no gravity and the ink can come out of the pen. Luckily, pencils would work in space due to the black graphite they are made of. Number 10. Lightning bolts can travel at around 130,000 miles per hour while reaching nearly 30,000 degrees in temperature. Which of facts are your favorite? Let us know in comments down below. Please give us likes so we can do more videos for you. Thank you for watching. See you soon. The largest countries in the world. Hello! What do you know about the largest countries in the world? Let's find out some interesting facts about the top 6 largest countries. Russia, Canada, the USA, China, Brazil, Australia. Number 1. Russia. Russia's 17.1 million square kilometers easily make it the world's largest by area. Russia borders 14 different countries. The taiga, the world's largest terrestrial biome, extends all the way from eastern Canada throughout the vast majority of northern Russia. Most of Russia is uninhabited. The territory of Russia is rich in various minerals, oil, gas, but so far they do not used by Russia sufficiently effectively. Number 2. Canada. Canada's 9.984 million square kilometers make it the largest country in the Western Hemisphere. Eastern Canada is the traditional heart of the nation, with Toronto, Montreal, and the national capital of Ottawa, all located in the east. Canada's capital is Ottawa. Number 3. The United States of America. The United States, just bigger than China but slightly smaller than Canada, occupies 9.83 million square kilometers. The capital of United States is Washington. Number 4. China. China occupies 9.6 million square kilometers. However, that figure is not including disputed territories. It shares a border with 14 different countries. With over 1.35 billion citizens, China is home to 56 recognized ethnic groups, has the world's 18th largest Muslim population, the 19th largest Christian population, and with 1.9 doctors per 1,000 people. The capital of China is Beijing. Number 5. Brazil. The world's largest rainforest, the Amazon. The Amazon is so dense and vast that explorers and scientists have found human civilizations that had never made contact with the outside world. The capital of Brazil is the city of Brasilia. Number 6. Australia. Australia is the largest country in Oceania so far. Technically, it is so large that it doesn't even qualify as an island. It is a continental landmass. The vast majority of its population live in the coastal cities like Sydney in the east and Perth in the west. And with good reason. The Australian outback is one of the world's driest and hottest regions. Along with extreme climate and geography, Australia is known for its spectacular and often deadly wildlife. The capital of Australia is Canberra. I hope you did find this topic useful. Now you can share it with your friends. I can't wait to see you in following episodes. Stay tuned! Solar System Facts. Hi kids! Let's talk about solar system facts. Our solar system consists of 8 planets which all orbit around our home star, the Sun. The solar system was formed a crazy 4 and 6 billion years ago. It consists of 8 planets which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Mercury. The closest planet to the Sun is only about as wide as the Atlantic Ocean. 18 Mercuries would fit into the Earth. The planet does not have an atmosphere, just like it is on all other planets. This is also the fastest planet. It speeds through space with 31 miles per second. Venus. Venus named after the Roman goddess of beauty. Yellow clouds made of sulfur and sulfuric acid cover the entire planet, causing light to reflect off the surface. This makes Venus the second brightest object in the sky after the Moon. The surface of Venus hosts thousands of volcanoes, craters, super high mountain ranges. Earth. Earth is the 5th largest planet of our solar system and has one large natural satellite, the Moon. All planets were named after Roman and Greek gods and goddesses except the Earth. The name nevertheless is more than 1,000 years old and means just ground. Everything one ever known is here, the only place where life is known to currently exist. About 70% of the Earth's surface is water covered. Mars. Mars, the most likely candidate for a future human habitat, has huge storms that occur every now and then and cover the entire planet. Mars is very cold and dry, but water exists in form of ice at the north and south poles. The surface of Mars has many craters, deep valleys, and volcanoes. Mars has 2 moons, called Phobos and Deimos. Both are probably asteroids which were caught up by Mars' gravitational field. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. The most famous feature on the surface of the planet is the Great Red Spot, which is actually a storm that has been blowing for about 350 years, if not longer. Saturn. Saturn is a gas giant just like Jupiter, Neptune, and Uranus. This means that it doesn't really have a proper solid surface, as it is mainly made up of gases with a small rocky core. Saturn is the 2nd largest planet and is known for its rings. Although the other gas giants also have these kinds of rings, only Saturn's rings can be seen the clearest. Uranus. Uranus is the 2nd furthest planet from the Sun and therefore also has to travel a pretty long time to go once around our home star. It takes Uranus roughly 48 years to orbit once around the Sun. Uranus is a blue planet not because of water, but because of gases that make it appear blue. Uranus orbits on its side, which means that its seasons are completely different to ours. Summer and winter each take 21 years at the north and south poles. Neptune. Neptune is closely related to Uranus. The atmosphere is composed of almost the same gases, and just like Uranus, Neptune also appears blue. Neptune inherits its name from the Roman god of the sea, as reference to its deep blue color. Neptune is the furthest planet from the Sun, and it takes 165 years for Neptune to go once around the Sun. It was me, Arya, with you today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like it. The most useful animals to humankind. Hello friends! I decided to tell you about the most useful animals to humankind. Cow! Cows are really the most useful animals to humans. They provide milk. Milk can be used to make dairy products like ghee, cream, butter, yogurt, cheese, etc. Chicken! It is one of the most common domestic animals. They will help you to keep active and lower your blood pressure. They are also one of the most emotionally intelligent creatures. Also, you do not have to buy another egg from the market. It will take approximately 18 to 24 hours for a chicken to produce an egg. They have very tasty meat. Chicken feathers also have a variety of uses. Horse! Humans have been using horses for centuries for different purposes. During the early days, they were a food source. However, later they are being used as a mode of transportation. They also help humans by pulling heavy loads on them and carrying wagons. Horses are also very helpful in farm work, plowing, leisure riding, races, and companionships. It is also one of the friendliest animals in the world. Dog. Dogs also help humans in getting out of deep depressions with the help of their companionship. As per reports from American Heart Association, dogs help us in lowering our blood sugar, which has again multiple health benefits. Dogs can also detect cancer. They guard the people and their homes. Sheep. Humans use sheep's wool widely in clothing, right from socks and jumpers to suits and costumes. Sheepskin is also used to make soft leather. Also, some of the famous cheeses around the world are made from sheep's milk. Sheep have also used in science and medicine. That's all for today. Don't forget to like this episode. Useful Animals Part 2. Hi kids! What is up? How are you doing today? It's me, Arya, with you today. I like animals very much, and I'm going to share with you some more information about other useful animals. Donkey. Donkeys are one of the most useful animals to humans. They are mostly used to protect livestock, such as horses, goats, and sheep from coyotes and wolves. Donkeys are very good at alerting you from any kind of danger. They are also used to bring people up in the mountains. Pig. Pigs are most useful as picky eaters. They often eat all surplus crops and food byproducts that humans will not eat. Pigs are raised both at the individual and industrial scale. Pork is still one of the most popular kinds of meat among humans. Pig heart valves are even used as a replacement for failing heart valves in humans. Elephant. Elephants are one of the most important creatures on planet Earth. One of the most important roles of elephants is to maintain the biodiversity of the ecosystem in which they survive. They are used by humans for labor and transportation. However, elephants are under threat because of the ivory trade and habitat loss. Camel. Camel is also one of the most useful domesticated animals. They can survive for a full week without eating and drinking. Also, they can carry heavy loads up to 300 kilometers a day. Camels tell about direction, so they help us in reaching the destination without getting lost in deserts. Humans also use camel's milk and make cheese from it. They are often called ships of the desert. Goat. Humans easily digest goat milk. It is one of the best alternatives for infants and people who have a problem with cow milk. Also, curd prepared with goat milk is smaller and more digestible. Cashmere goats produce the best fiber. It is also one of the best wool in the world. It is extremely fine and soft. Humans also use goat skin to create boots, gloves, and many other products. Did you like this episode? Let us know by giving likes. See you soon. Geometric shapes. And right now, we are going to learn geometric shapes that will be useful for you in future. And here they are. Cube. Hexagonal prism. Torus. And this shape called sphere. The next one is tube. Triangle prism. Square-based pyramid. Square. And guess this shape? It's cone. Hemisphere. And the last one is octahedron. If you like this episode, let us know in comments down below. Unit of length. Hello kids, it's Arya with you today. We are going to talk about units of length. Inch. The inch is a small unit of length. 12 inches make up a foot. Compared to the metric system, an inch equals 2.54 centimeters. Inches are used for smaller lengths, such as measuring the length of a pencil or the width of an eraser. Foot. A foot is also a unit of length. There are 12 inches in a foot and 3 feet in a yard. Compared to the metric system, a foot equals 0.3048 meters. Feet are used to measure medium-sized lengths, such as the height of the person or the width of a room. Yard. The yard is a unit of length used for a medium-sized distances, like the length of the football field. There are 3 feet in a yard. In the metric system, 1 yard is 0.9144 meters. Mile. The mile is used for long lengths, like the distance between two cities. There are 5.280 feet in a mile. There are around 1.6 kilometers in a mile. Meter. The metric system uses the meter as its basic unit of length. For very small lengths, a millimeter is used, which is thousandths of a meter. Kilometer. The kilometer is used for long distances in the metric system. There are 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Much more interesting and useful information awaits you in the following episodes. See you later! The top 5 highest mountains in the world. Hi kids! Let's find out new things about mountains. A mountain is a geological landform that rises above the surrounding land. Mountain climbing is an extremely popular pastime. Mountains make the world more beautiful and interesting. I'm going to tell you the top 5 highest mountains in the world. Mount Everest. Everest is situated on the border between Nepal and autonomous region of Tibet. Everest is the world's highest mountain. Its peak is an eye-watering 8,848 meters above sea level, making it well over 8 times taller than the highest mountain in Wales. Everest is a part of 7 summits. The 7th summit is a list made up of the highest mountains on each of the world's 7 continents. Climbing all 7 of the 7 summits is one of the ultimate achievements in the sport of mountaineering. K2. K2, also known officially as Mount Goodwin Austen, has a summit 8,611 meters above sea level, and it has the second highest rate of any mountain with a height over 8,000 meters. It is located on the border between China and Pakistan. The Chinese side of the mountain is widely considered to be the more difficult and hazardous side, so the summit is usually attempted from the Pakistan side. Kanchenjunga. Kanchenjunga is the 3rd highest mountain in the world. It sits on the border between Nepal and India and has an elevation of 8,586 meters. There is tradition when ascending Kanchenjunga to stop just short of the summit. This dates back to the first successful climb of the mountain. Every climber since then has followed the respectful example set by the first ascents. Lhotse. Lhotse, elevation 8,516 meters, is the 4th highest mountain in the world. It neighbors Mount Everest and forms part of the Everest Massif. The summit of Lhotse is on the border between the Khumbu region of Nepal and Tibet. This mountain is widely considered to be the most difficult climb over 8,000 meters in the world. Makalu. With an elevation of 8,485 meters, Makalu is officially the 5th highest mountain in the world. Situated 19 kilometers southeast of Everest, on the border between Nepal and China, Makalu is notable for its summit's icon pyramid shape. This mountain has isolated position, which leaves it exposed to the elements, and numerous knife-edge ridges and pan-filling steep sections. The latter stages of the ascent, in particular, involve some extremely technical rock and ice climbing. Thank you for watching! If you found our episode useful, let us know in comments down below. The main parts of human body. Hi kids! It's Arya with you today. It's nice to see you again. Today we will talk about the main parts of human's body. To survive and reproduce, the human body relies on major internal body organs to perform certain vital functions. When 2 or more organs along with their associated structures work together, they become component parts of a body system. Some of the easily recognizable internal organs and their associated functions are the brain. The brain is a control center of the nervous system and is located within the skull. Its functions include muscles control and coordination, sensory reception and integration, speech production, memory storage, and the elaboration of thoughts and emotion. The lungs. The lungs are 2 sponge-like, cone-shaped structures that fill most of the chest cavity. Their essential function is to provide oxygen from inhaled air to the bloodstream and to exhale carbon dioxide. The liver. The liver lies on the right side of the abdominal cavity beneath the diaphragm. Its main function is to process the contents of the blood to ensure composition remains the same. This process involves breaking down fats, producing urea, filtering harmful substances, and maintaining a proper level of glucose in the blood. The bladder. The bladder is a muscular organ located in the pelvic cavity. It stretches to store urine and contracts to release urine. The kidneys. The kidneys are two bean-shaped organs located at the back of the abdominal cavity, one on each side of the spinal column. Their function is to maintain the body's chemical balance by exerting waste products and excess fluid in the form of urine. The heart. The heart is a hollow, muscular organ that pumps blood through the blood vessels by repeated rhythmic contractions. The stomach. The stomach is a muscular, elastic pear-shaped bag lying crosswise in the abdominal cavity beneath the diaphragm. Its main purpose is digestion of food through production of gastric juices which break down, mix, and turn the food into the thin liquid. The intestines. The intestines are located between the stomach and the anus and are divided into two major sections, the small intestine and the large intestine. The function of the small intestine is to absorb most ingested food. The large intestine is responsible for absorption of water and excretion of solid waste material. Thank you for watching. If you found our episode useful, let us know in comments down below. Photosynthesis. Hello friends! Have you ever noticed that plants need sunlight to live? It seems sort of strange, doesn't it? How can sunlight be a type of food? Well, sunlight is energy, and photosynthesis is the process plants use to take the energy from sunlight and use it to convert carbon dioxide and water into food. Plants need three basic things to live: water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. Plants breathe carbon dioxide just like we breathe oxygen. When plants breathe carbon dioxide in, they breathe out oxygen. Plants are the major source of oxygen on planet Earth and help keep us alive. We know now that plants use sunlight as energy. They get water from rain, and they get carbon dioxide from breathing. The process of taking these three key ingredients and making them into food is called photosynthesis. Even though plants need sunlight and water to live, different plants need different amount of each. Some plants need just a little water, while others need a lot. Some plants like to be in direct sunlight all day, while others prefer the shade. Learning about the needs of plants can help you learn where to plant them in your yard and how best to water them so they will flourish. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun studying with me.